Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back. Today, as you saw in the title of the video, I have a simple question to ask you. Are you surrounding yourself with the right people? I asked this because of a famous quote that I heard a couple years back. I didn't know it was from Jim Ron, but the motivational speaker, but you learn. And I have it right here on my vision board. It says, "You are the average of the five people you spend the most time with." When I first understood this quote, it was pretty crazy. I'm gonna share two stories with you. Uh, they can be how I see it. It's the bad and the good of how this quote basically works. Like how surrounding yourself with certain types of people lead you somewhere, with other types of people lead you other ways. For me, I have two stories: one with the bad people and one with the good people. And that's my perspective. That's how I see it. It may be different for you. That all depends on how you see life, how you see your world. There's no problem with it if you see it different than I do. But anyways, the first story, I was in my teens. Uh, I was in my teens. I was in high school, and the situation that I was in, to give you a little backstory, growing up, I was always a chubby kid. Uh, chubby kid. I have lost weight now, but I was a chubby kid. I wanted to be popular. I wanted to hang out with the popular kids, do what the popular kids were doing, because I thought if I hang out with them, then I'm gonna be popular. People are gonna like me, and it's not that I wanted to be the center of attention. It's that I just wanted to have that ability to go up to somebody, hey, what's up, my man? How you doing? And then go to another one, hey, what's up? And I reached that, but that's another story. I at that age in my teens, basically end of middle school, beginning and during high school, I wanted to be with those kids, and those kids, they were doing drugs, they were hanging out every day. They were the money they had, they spent it on material things that didn't improve them, that didn't give them anything. And at that moment, I was like, I want to hang out with them, so I'm gonna start doing what they do. I gotta do what they do. So I followed the crowd. I went with them, started hanging out more with them, and I did things that I'm honestly not so proud of, but I I don't regret it because it has gotten me to the point that I am right now. It has made me the person that I am today, so I don't regret that. So I started hanging out, going out all the time. Like habits tend to stick, so their habits stuck with me. I went out to parties every day. I hung out with them every day. I got drunk with them a lot, and honestly, with them, it wasn't drink one, two beers and we're done for the day, or drink like five, six beers and that's it. We got a nice buzz or whatever. No, it was sometimes they went and they got blackout drunk, like next day type of thing. What happened? I was like, they were asking, hey, what happened last night? I don't remember anything. I'm happy that I never got to that point, but those were the people that I was with. And I'm very happy that I changed. I went another way because going with them was just taking me straight on, just one way. They had no ambitions. They didn't want to become better. They were on the type of life how I see this is grow up. That was just the old version of like the American dream, maybe. If you want to see it this way, it's grow up, go to school, graduate, maybe go to college as well, or just get a job, work that job for a couple years, save a little money, retire when you're 65, use that money, maybe travel once or twice. And that was basically how they were living their lives. They were studying, I'm proud of that. Uh, but when they didn't study, they just hang out, wasted all the money that maybe they did had on unimportant stuff. That's the way that I saw it. And I got out of that group because people started telling me, like, you are the average of the five people you spend the most time with. I heard it, I didn't understand it that well, but I think that my ambition and my desire to actually be better, that's what actually propelled me out of this. Because one day I just started listening to the conversations that we had, and oh god, they were awful. We just talking about, and And I started talking to them like, hey, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to build a company, I want to be great, I want to help other people, I want to make money, I want to be successful. And they were like, yeah, that's cool, man, cool, cool. And maybe they added one or two things, and then they were like, hey, dude, when are we gonna go hang out? So conversations didn't go anywhere, basically. So when I realized this, it was little by little, steps by step. It wasn't one day all of a sudden everything was clear. No, it was steps by steps. And I believe that my motivation to become better made me look like the ugly duckling. And I was like, wait, I feel like I don't belong here. It's not that I'm not cool like them. It's just that I think a different way. So I decided to change. And when I got out, started leaving those people behind, oh my God, my life changed. Little by little, I started doing things that I wasn't doing before when I was with them. I was applying myself different things, and I saw results. I started getting better physically, mentally, emotionally. And that's my first story. That's the bad thing. That's how surrounding yourself with the bad people, the people that you don't like, you don't want in your life, that's what'll get you. It'll lead you to the way that you're gonna end up regretting a lot of things that you did. And the second story, it happened from today. I think today is July 20th. It happened 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2 days, July 18th. A friend of mine called me up, like, hey man, let's hang out. Okay, man. And I was kind of skeptical. I was like, I haven't been hanging out. I've been working a lot, like trying to create a business, create a company, be successful. So I was like, I've been trying not to hang out that much. But I was like, you know what? I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't seen that group of friends in a while. Let's go for it. What can happen, man? If anything happens, you'll learn. You take us a learning experience, and you won't do it again. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, let's give it a shot. So he calls me, hey, let's go do this. We're gonna go out to the beach, chill there for a while, talk, whatever. Okay. So we got there, and the thing that happened was amazing for me. We started talking, and it was just little by little. On the way, even on the way to the beach, we started talking about. I started talking with him. He was telling me he was investing in stocks. He was doing this, his job, he was saving up the money, investing in stocks, looking to do this, and this. And for some people, it may be, okay, I don't like that. I don't find that attractive or anything. But it's not what he said. It was why he said it. He said it in the way that he wanted to become better. He wanted to grow. When you invest in something, it's because you want something to grow. So he was investing in stocks because he wanted to get more money out of it. You don't have to focus on the money part. You just have to focus on the actions that he was taking that were going to propel him to something much bigger. So he was just telling me that. I told him that I had this book that I was reading, which was about investing, and he asked me to borrow the book. That's another action that shows you that you want to become better. You want to learn. So we were at the beach. We talked about things we've done, that we have done in the past couple months, things that we're doing right now, and things that we're looking to do in the future. So basically, we were explaining our successes and our failures in the past, what we're trying right now, and what we're looking for, our ambition, our desire for something in the future. Now, I remember I was listening to a podcast one day about this guy. Can't remember the name or the book of the guy, but he basically said something like that he gets together with his group of friends, childhood friends, and they get in a circle. They talk about what they have done in the past month, what they're doing right now, and what they want to do in the next month, in the year, and so forth. I was like, that sounds real cool. I want to do that. And all of a sudden, 2 days ago, a friend of mine calls me, being skeptical on what if I should or should not go. I take the chance and go with them. And man, I do not regret this one bit. Like, what I got out of that, I got a little bit of information out of my friend. I didn't know a lot about stocks. He showed me a little bit about stocks. The other friend, he showed me like more emotional types of things. He was talking a lot about his relationships, what he's going on right now. So I got a little bit of philosophy. I got a little bit of education on investments. I got a lot from basically 2 or 3 hours of talking. compared to 5-6 years with my friends in high school. And I'm not saying that I didn't learn from my friends in high school. No, because I learned a lot from the things that they were doing. And basically, I learned not what to do, I learned what not to do. So these two stories, that one was 2 days ago and one was the past, my teen years, they've taught me a lot. They taught me a lot about surrounding yourself with the right type of people, where it can take you in life. After I actually noticed this, it came into my mind, because this phrase, as I said, it didn't take action in a second. It simmered for a while, and then one day I just noticed a lot of stuff, and boom, like that's when I noticed it. It wasn't a second that I noticed everything. It was just an accumulation of things. Now I want to share with you guys a quote that I found before I even started this video. I was just looking up the quote of "You are the average of the 5 people," and I even forgot I had it on my vision board. So I want to read this quote out to you guys, and it goes like this: "Walk with the dreamers, the believers, the courageous, the cheerful, the planners, the doers, the successful people with their heads in the clouds and their feet on the ground." That quote was by Wilfredo Peterson. Never heard it until today, a couple minutes before I started making this video, and oh my God, when I heard that, it just punched me in the face, man. Oh, and that basically talks about what I just talked in this video. It's surround yourself with the right people, the people that want to go somewhere, the people that want to become better, the people that want to be the better version, the best version of themselves. Surround yourself with those people. And as I said, habits stick. Even if you don't do anything, you can just have a group of 5 friends. You're the 6th person, and just listen to what they talk. Listen when they talk about, look at what they do, their actions. Because you can talk a lot, but if you don't act what you preach, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not going to change. You can change your mindset, but if you don't use it at all, you're basically wasting it. It's like somebody said one day, knowledge is power. Yeah, okay, you probably heard that, and I believe it. But what this guy said is knowledge is potential power. Because you can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't put it to action to whatever you want, what your desire, what your burning passion is, you're basically letting it sit there and rot and not be of any use. So just take this information that I've shared today and take it in, think about it, and maybe look around you. Because another thing that I saw before this video is, if you surround yourself with 5 losers, you're bound to be the 6th. So look around your group. Look around the people you surround yourself with, be your friends, family, co-workers. Look around and see their habits, realize what they're doing, what they're talking about, their actions, and see if that's what you want to be around. And if you do, okay, good for you. If you don't, then take steps to change that. Become better. Surround yourself with good people, and good is going to come to your life. Good is going to overflow your life. Just make a small change little by little. It doesn't have to be all today. You don't have to kill all your friends. You don't have to eliminate them all from Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever. You don't have to do that. You just go little by little, step by step. Eliminate like basically the worst people off, and just distance yourself and go meet other people. Some people tell me I don't know where to meet up. Meetup.com. I went on for a day, for 10 minutes, and I saw so many things. There's categories for people. If you want to be business owner, if you want to just play games, play video games, maybe you're into computer tech designing. There's things for everywhere. There's things for everybody out there. Facebook as well. And maybe just catch up with some old friends. Maybe you have a friend you haven't talked to in 5 years, and when you talk to them, you're like, wow, like you're doing what I want to do. You're at where I want to be at. Just try the waters, test the waters out, check and see how you can better yourself. So I dare you to look around and see if you're where you want to be at. I'm pretty sure that maybe you are, but a lot of people aren't. I wasn't, and I decided to make a change. You can't get anywhere if you don't decide. to change. At the end of the day, it's your choice. It's as simple as that. If you want to change, it's your choice to change. If you want to stay the same, it's your choice to stay the same. Once you learn it's your choice to become whatever you want to become, that's when you're going to have all the power you need and you're going to take action. And now that you're here, hit like, share the post to your social media, subscribe if you want, post a comment on an experience you've had or something similar. But just take a little bit of action, and maybe by sharing this page, you can actually help somebody else. Maybe if you share it to Facebook, you can help somebody, a friend that you maybe doesn't even think about this or has never thought about it, and they see this video and they're like, wow, it makes sense that this person and this person, I think I may need to get them out of my life. Maybe you can help a family member, a friend, a beloved friend, somebody you don't even know about. Help them out. Put your little grain of sand to this world and just make everything better. Because at the end of the day, what I'm here for, and what I want you to be here for as well, is to help others become the best versions of themselves. Let's make a change. Thank you.